would totally help to have my microphone next to me so that I can. Why is stuff falling? So I can see volume levels and stuff. Hello, Cookie. How does everything sound, by the way? Also, is the music too loud right now? Like, am I hard to hear over the music? Just realized this wasn't going. Laptop? Trying to get my captions going. There we go. Captions are now a go-go. At least it should be. Cookie, where did you go? You came, said one thing, and disappeared. I need feedback. Alright, so there you are, Cookie. So can you hear me? Am I fine? Is the music too loud? Do I need to turn the music down? By the way, for those who don't know, if you're listening in, whether you're lurking or not, this music was made by the one and only awesome Guided Lion, who you can find also on Twitch. He Twitch streams what's that game? Warframe a lot. And other stuff too. The music is louder than me? Okay, so let me crank that back a little bit. How's the music now? Is it too low? Is it hearable? Is it still good with me? Because I can't hear me. I can hear the music, but I can't hear me. And on my end, and I'm hearing the music through my computer running OBS. So it's not going to be as loud as it is for you all. Oh, yay! I was about to say that it might be a minute before we start, but the game just finished downloading. Yay! Butt spot. We are not going to butt. There's no butts happening right now. But I love you, butt spot. No butts right now. It's too early for butts. But yes, I had a vote on my Discord, and sadly, only one person voted. So the vote was for this. If no one voted, I probably would have ended up playing Slime Rancher. Because it seems to be big right now. There's a lot of people that I follow are playing either Slime Rancher, Genshin Impact, or Saints Row. I only have 2 of those 3 games, and I only want one of them. I really want Saints Row. If Saints Row people, Volition, and Deep Silver, if y'all want to throw a free copy of Saints Row this way, I will happily stream it for eons. I must not have seen the port. I have so many Discords. You should check them all. Or silence them all except for mine. Just kidding. don't do that. But yeah, I made an announcement and shoot it out at everyone, so everyone in the server could see it. But I only got 1 vote, and this was the game. So let me engage it. I do like, one thing I do like about the Star Trek launcher, you're not going to be able to see it, I don't think. Yeah, you can't see the launcher. Okay. Yeah, you can't see the launcher. But on the bottom of the launcher, it says engage for you instead of like start or play or whatever. Because engage is what you say when you tell whoever to, Fire up them thrusters. Let's go. We engage. You play Genshin? I play Genshin. I just unlocked multiplayer. I've been playing the game since it launched. I was even in the open and closed beta. But I played it so slow. So slow. That, you know, I just not got you. I have so many games, and I'm not the type to rush through a game. I can't rush through a game. It's not possible for me. There it goes. Jeez. But yeah, it's a thing that I just can't pull myself to ever do. So even if you come through on this stream, crap, I forgot to turn that off. Go with the stream elements. I thought I turned it off yesterday. Chatbots, timers. Turn that off because I don't have that sponsor number. So slow is good. I am in a new area of Genshin, but I got there slowly. Yeah, I'm still in the starting area. I haven't even left the main area yet. That's how slow how behind I am. I haven't even left the starting area, and I go to like people's streams. I'm like, ooh, that area looks pretty, but I ain't got there yet. Where is it? There it is. Yes, first time this time. Every time I try to stream this, I'd have issues getting it to show up in OBS. But we got it going now. Okay. So I have 2 of these, and the reason I have 2 characters on this game, I just said I play the game slow, and I've always played the game slow. The thing is, this character was my first character, and I took a really, really, really long break from this game. And I believe at one point this game was not free to play, so you had to pay to play it. And I got like a free trial or something. And so when it went free to play, I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I should probably go and start over. So I went with this one, and you probably had noticed something when I go between them. This is following modern Star Trek right now. This is what this is. This one is doing the very old original. You see the old style ship in the back. It's the starting ship for this character. But this one is going way back to like the original Star Trek, like before the Next Generation. For those who think the Next Generation was the first one, it was not. It was just called Star Trek. And now it's referred to as Star Trek, the original series, or TOS. So that was this one. And this one, I started after the TNG. Starts at TNG's. Well, it starts way after, but it's in that continuity. But like I said, it's way after TNG. But you get a lot of the TNG characters make cameo appearances. I've already had a nice space fight assisting Captain Riker. And only fans of the series will know who I'm talking about. I had a conversation with Geordi. It was awesome. Of course, Data's not here because if you watch the Picard series that's on Paramount Plus. Used to be CBS All Access, then it was CBS Plus, then it was Paramount Plus. They should put all this stuff on one spot, like you should. Why have like 6 different streaming services for all your stuff? Put it all in one spot. HBO. But yeah, if I stop responding, assume Final Fantasy has my attention. Helping a friend through the story. Help me by getting me a month subscription to the game, or be cheap and get me Game Pass back, and then you don't have to worry about it. and I can stream No Man's Sky for my chill stream. But yeah, so yeah, I'm okay. For those who are not subscribed, I just realized there was an ad play. My bad. Ooh. Ooh. What? Twitch added a okay, sorry. I got really I saw there was an ad playing. Alright. Come on. Come on. 2, 1. Okay. I saw there was an ad playing and then I stopped talking. That's why I'm not in the game yet. Because I saw the ad was going and I was in the middle of talking, didn't realize the ad was playing. The next ad's not going for another like hour. So we're good. But I also, while the ad was playing, got a notification. Twitch just added a charity tab to the creator dashboard. And I was planning on doing charity streams for both September and October. Now I can do them a lot easier than the original plan. Before someone tries to steal my first. Yeah. Thank you for the first. But yeah, as I was saying while the ad was playing, because you said if you start responding to Final Fantasy, I was saying you could buy me a month of Final Fantasy, make me really, really happy, or buy me a month of Game Pass, which is cheaper, and will make me equally as happy, probably more happy, because there's a few games that are on it right now that I really want, and I want to be able to stream them. I don't even have to stream them, I just want to play them. And in case anyone missed it, I was talking about, I don't even know when the ad came on, so I don't know what I was talking about, that the ad may have cut me off. I think I was explaining why I had two characters. This one's from the Star Trek TOS, the original series, and this one takes place, I believe it takes place before the current Star Trek show. I think Star Trek's Discovery. So it's everything before that, in between, but after TNG. I think it starts from Deep Space Nine to now, which is cool. But yeah, in September, this magic bar down here that is for helping me will disappear, and the bar that help other people will appear. Yeah. So, that's that. What's the play button? Oh, I lose the play button every time I play this game. Alright. New Federation tutorial. Remastered 2409. Wait, what's that about? The 2409 era Federation tutorial has been updated to bring it in line with modern standards of our other Factors tutorials. Start a new Federation captain and adventure alongside Admiral Janeway and Captain Nog. Nah, we're not doing that. I want to complete this one. This one has got so far to go. So where even am I? Where even am I going? Is that where I'm going? No, that's not it. That's it. Oh, how do you like the ship? It's green and purple, of course, because it's me. It may not be, Federation, regulation to have a green and purple ship, but guess what? They can't stop me. I'm a rule breaker. I want to be a space pirate when I grow up.
The trail wears a familiar face as infiltrators from other dimensions attempt to establish a foothold in the Bajor sector. Will the wormhole lead to the other side of the mirror? Only the prophets know what can restore the walls between worlds.
Am I at the system? There it goes. So now we're gonna do some space missions. I already messed up reading. Ain't that something? We have arrived in Orius system. There is an M-class planet ahead, but I am detecting Jim Hadar vessels in the vicinity. I doubt they will allow us to reach the planet unscathed. Acknowledged. So are you telling me you want us to just go in here and just start messing up people? Because I can do that.
Hadar will not likely be interested in negotiation. I'm afraid you'll have to fight your way through.
That is not an issue. That is definitely not an issue. All weapons to go. Oh, I gotta get close. I'm too far. There we go. Oh, that hurt. Don't do that anymore. Up. That was going. Do I have any? Oh, good. I have real weapons. Woo! Maybe I thought I was still screwed from the back there. Yeah. Who else wants some? You want some? Eat it. Eat photons and lasers and blasters and all the other stuff. Okay. What was that? What hit me like that? It's okay, I'm still good. Good. Do you not understand the might of this ship right now? This is one of my favorite parts of the game, is how they do the ship battles. What was that? Like, look at this majesticness of a ship right here. Oh, they call for backup? Alright. I heard nothing he said between the explosions. Oh, and let me know if the game is too loud, because this is a really loud game. I do need to find a way to turn up the voices again. Music keeps. Oh, what do you do? Hold on. Get the shields back up. Hold on, what did he just do? What is that? Oh, do not get too close to that. Why is he sending people on my ship? Don't send them people on my ship. Let's do this. Okay. Put some gas. Put some fart gas in there behind me. See if he wants to mess with that. Jeez. Alright. Just put a little more juice on these weapons. We need to get through that shield. Oh, that didn't sound good. I see that. I'm working on trying to get us a turn around away from it. There we go. I don't know what I just clicked on, but something's happening. Why are we not shooting? Why are we not shooting? Oh, we got too far away. Okay. Oh, what is he doing? Oh, what is he doing? We need all systems back up. I don't know what he just did, but he like, oh crap. Crud. Come on, I need to reinforce these. Thank you. Yeesh. Ah, we got him. We got him.
To think, I, the first Vorta to meet the new Link.
Good for you, dude. We almost died, and you thinking about how famous you gonna be. Alright, I need to meet up with our allies, apparently. Yeah. It says allies over this way. Oh, those things. Never mind. Alright. Just real quick. Boom, Oh, this is something I have to fight. This already sucks. All sorts of things. Right, people. Fire at will. We got some torpedoes and stuff. Let's just... All we gotta do is destroy turrets. Hopefully that's all there is. Nope. I can already see that we have more than just some turrets. Some ships. Alright. Keep firing. I think these turrets are... Oh my goodness. Speed up a little bit. Oh no, we're in a tractor beam. Get rid of the tractor beam. No, we're not gonna survive this. Hold on. We have to move away from the tractor beam a little bit. Get us some Get rid of the torpedo turret. Get rid of the torpedo turret. Alright. Take this thing out. These two, they need to... Oh, not the tractor beam again. Not the tractor beam. Get out of the tractor beam. Mom, this is the worst time to be calling. I'll have to answer that in a minute. I have to call. I'll take a break after this fight. I can't pause the game because it's an online game. Okay. Sir, we engaged it in. Oh, what is those? And you missed after one of them. Alright, now that we don't have those to worry about, let's get rid of the tractor beam over here. Give me a minute, mama. Alright, I'm gonna call in. Hold on. Alright, so what I'm gonna have to do is just stop right here for a minute. Oh, crud. I'm getting attacked. Alright, alright. Alright. Can we mute this? Okay, hello? Am I still here? Cookie, can you hear me? Am I hearable? Where did you get these cookie emotes from? Alright, so while I'm at it, the voice volume is maxed out. You hear me? Also, you never answered if the sound from the game is fine or if it was louder than I am. Can I like type in a higher number? No. Okay. Alright then. Maybe some of these people just have quiet voices. So that means there's still a turret over here I need to get rid of. Where though? There it is. There it is. Alright. Fire everything at it. I can't turn around. There we go. Disable the platform. The game is fine. Sounds fine. The game butt is fine. Butt spot. Why are you looking at the game's butt? Alright, grab my away team. Fun fact, for whatever reason, the game has given me, I think I have one dude on my ship crew. Everyone else is female. Like the top people. It is weird. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. Where are we? We have arrived on Orias, sir. I am detecting Jim Hadar life signs. We should be on our guard. Acknowledged. I'm ready to shoot on sight.
You have to admire the devotion of the Jim Hadar. They never seem to tire of throwing their lives away for the founders.
You talk too much, dude. Just say. Cutscene.
There it is. It's even more beautiful than I imagined. To think my gods slumber below, dreaming in their link.
Okay. It's just cold water, dude. Oh, snap. We got people. Oh, move. Woo, just in time. Oh man, you are super useless. Oops. Oh, what was that? People, stop trying to blow us up. Take items. Take it. Take items. Take it. Take item. Take it. Anybody else want some? Let's take the upper route. See if we can catch them by surprise. These are pretty cool planets. It's like something you'd see on No Man's Sky. Surprise! Ooh, wrong button. Great day. That's it. An affinity lockbox that I can't open because you got to pay actual real money for the key. Scan this. Take it. Trace elements in this batch of Catrissa White confirms.
It's almost sacrilegious to have you here.
Dude, I'm reading.
Founders will understand the necessity and forgive me.
As I was saying, trace elements in this batch of Catrissa White confirms that it was manufactured in the facility on Devos. Collect a sample for analysis. Anything else to get? Nah, okay. Ah, get away from me. Back up. There we go. Where's everything blowing up? Why is stuff exploding? You keep throwing these medical things out in weird places, AI. By the way, fun fact. You can play this, because it is a multiplayer online game. A massive multiplayer online. You can play this with other people. And I do not know if you can recruit people to be part of your crew, though, and have other players just play with you on the same ship. I think everyone's their own captain. Their own people. And if we all go into like missions together, it just replaces one of my away team with another captain. I think. Don't quote me on that. But it is multiplayer though. I just never played with anybody to know. So, tried to roll up on us invisibles and stuff. You must be tripping. There we go. Make them rule the day they mess with us. We are the we are the United Space Federal. Okay, I'm not that big a fan. I don't remember stuff. We are Starfleet. We here to mess you up. To whomever finds this pad, know that what you are reading is an act of disobedience. And if you are reading this, I am most likely dead. Wait. So if I'm reading it, it is insubordination. And also this man is dead. So it's not like he can penalize you or punish you for reading this. Yes, Starfleet Federation. I see my friend playing this game. I could ask her, but knowing her, she only blows people up with the spaceships. Hey, that's like the best part. The space battles are the best part. If they took out all of this stuff, it'd still be all. There actually is another game. It's called Star Trek Bridge Commander. I do have it. It started out as a VR game, but then they released a PC version, so people without VR can still play it. And I believe it's 4 players, 4 or 5 players, I don't know. But as pretty much everyone has a role on the ship, and you are all doing the roles. I would love to get a group of people and get on stream and do that, because that would be awesome. So if anybody's watching, if you have Star Trek Fleet Commander, I believe it's called. No, not Fleet Commander. Star Bridge Commander, I believe. I have to look the exact name, but it is so cool and so fun and all that stuff. But I do have to run real quick and do something. So there's going to be, I know I said it's like 30 minutes before the next ad break, but if I throw an ad break in now, it'll be another hour before the next ad break. But I will BRB real quick. I have something I have to run and do real quick. So don't go anywhere. In fact, use this time to go call your friends and tell them all, hey, come watch some Star Trek online with me at the Waffle King's Palace. He's streaming. Oh yeah, I'm going to be changing up this sometime soon. Well, not sometime soon, but at some point. I'm going to have a little desk in front of me. I'm going to have a little chair behind me. You're going to be able to see my whole spaceship that I stream from. All that good stuff. But right now, I have to BRB real quick. Okay? And then we're going to finish reading this pad. All right. Hello. I am back. And quick correction. Apparently, if I run an ad before the next ad break, it doesn't just make it add like 30 minutes to it or make it the whole hour again. It actually adds an hour to whatever time was left, which is cool. Did you die, Cookie? See, you found yourself. If you are, I don't know how mobile works, but if you are on PC, you can scroll down and be able to use some other emotes. Use the free emotes that cost 0 bits to use. But if you want to use bits, there are emotes for bits. My most annoying ones have high levels for both bits and channel points because I don't want to constantly be bombarded with things like Baby Shark. Yes, Baby Shark is in there, but you need a whole lot of bits. So ha! But if you don't want to use your channel points, there are free ones for the bits. Excuse me. Cookie, you should probably have a lot of channel points. Anyway, let's finish reading this pad. That's where we were. So, let me get my self ready. Now you're tempting people. Hey, I expect the channel points ones to be used and the free bit ones to be used. Like I said, the most highly annoying ones are not cheap, and no one's willing to put that much. And because bits cost actual money, no one's going for those. That's the plan. I feel like I should be paid if I have to listen to Baby Shark. I'm also still working on adding like exclamation point sound commands. I don't know how to do those. I have to ask. There's another streamer, the ever awesome Delama Mama. She uses those, and I have to ask her how those work because I don't know. Ew, where was that? Oh yeah. You know. Oh, I've read that part. We are programmed to believe that the founders are gods and invaluable, but lately I have begun to question Las's orders. Some of his explanations no longer make sense. For example, we have been monitoring the transmissions from local systems, and none of them have any mention of this crusade against the founders. One of my brothers says he went to the facility where Catracel White is manufactured. He said there was no Vorta there. But this Vorta... Oh, wait. He said there was a Vorta there. But this Vorta is kept almost a prisoner and does not command the Jem'Hadar there. Still, obedience brings victory, and victory is life. Who are we to question the motives of a god? And when God lies, is it still a lie? How'd y'all like my voice? That was awesome. That's my voice for whoever this is. There's no name. Alright, let's go. Whee! Oh. Whee!
The other Vorta are going to be so envious when they hear about this.
Am I going the right way? I don't think I'm going the right way. Yep, I wasn't going the right way. Now I'm going the right way. Whee! Rolling. Gotta wait till I get into range. I am in range. drop one of those. And then... Hi! Uh-oh. Oh, my shield. No! No, what happened? Where's she at? Oh no. Can I bring her back? Can I bring her back? Bring her back. Can I bring her back? Aim at her and I hit that. There we go. Survive. Live. Alright, you okay, girl? Stand over here and get some healing. When things shoot bombs at you, you need to learn to move. Llama, don't worry about being late. I know you do things during your day. You got things to do. You got kids to take care of. You got Mr. Llama to take care of. You got a lot to do over there. So being late is no problem. No, it's no big deal. I'm just honored to have you here with us today. And Cookie, if you're still alive, give a shout out to Llama for me. While we go beat up some more of the Jem'Hadar. Ooh, cutscene. What? That's the wrong thing, Cookie. These people just walked out of the lake. It's gold people. And did this. But why is there more blobs of stuff coming out of the gold?
You come to finish the job of exterminating a solid.
Excuse you? We are not here to hurt you. You have been deceived by Lost.
Impossible. We have linked with Lost. He is in the link as we speak. We know all that he knows.
Then he must have some way of deceiving you.
It is true that he awoke before us. Let us summon him to answer these charges.
We have our own witness as well. Haha.
It's true, Great One. These people are not hunting you. The Great Link remains. The Dominion has a treaty with the Alpha Quadrant species.
This creature lies. You have joined with me. You know
Then you should
all
have no qualms
that I know.
about linking.
No. These solids have poisoned your mind. I will not be forced to link by them.
I think the thing I turned on in the settings. Oh, okay, not going into the settings right now. Get my torrent up. He is, that's disgusting, dude. Stop doing that. Switch to my pistols. So just let her go. Stop. Why is everyone killing her? Crud. Stop it. I need, I'm gonna bring you back. We got this. Oh, no, we don't got this. We don't got this. Oh, she's alive. She's alive. Okay, I got this. Where's my shield thing? You missed. I got my shield up now. Oh, apparently. Oh, no. No. The death is coming. Call for help? What's that do? Let's see. Call for help. Nope, my people are getting picked. Like, yeah. I don't think there's anyone I can call for help. I have to respawn. Yeah, respawn. Okay, people. Let's go. We can't let this blob beat us like this. Ah! that was not cool, dude. Ha! You can't get to me now. But I can't get to you either. Turn around. Why can't I not, like, only look at him? I want to be, like, locked on. Ah! That's cheating, dude. Okay. Ah! Stop doing that. Okay, hold on. If I die again, I'm gonna have to change to what is the thing I need? I'm trying to like lock onto him, so the camera isn't doing that while I'm trying to like. Ah! Stop it! Wait, who's dead now? No one's. How? Where did she die at? Where did she die at? Really, Vonnie? Both of you? Ah, I can't get close enough to save him. Wait. What? Okay. I don't know where it is. Oh, what the? Where'd you just come from, dude? Somebody do something. Don't come near me. Don't come near me. Leave me alone. What is he doing? How am I doing this? No, we lost. Zava, you need to do better. Okay, I'm gonna. No! I thought I was gonna be able to get to them. My Zava distracted them. Zava. Where's the button? Where's the button to bring him back? 5. Cause while he's after Zava, I can at least bring back these 2. Dude, move out of my way. Ah, no! 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 Get away from me! Ah! Ellis, did you just immediately die after I brought you back to life? Come on now. Alright. See if that helps. Alright. I'm gonna bring you back one more time. Do not die this time. There we go. Now we getting somewhere. Let's switch over to this. Alright. Is he dead? I think he's dead. No, he's still moving. He's not dead. We can't shoot him like that. Get away from us, dude. I'll have to speak to it? Oh, I have to speak. Okay. He's just gonna slink away while we talking? Okay. I guess that works.
Although it is unfortunate we had to resort to violence to force Lost into his liquid form, we are grateful for your assistance. We shall now be able to link.
Does this even feel Star Trek? It does. Especially with the space fights. When you're fighting in space, it feels super Star Trek.
Nothing more to fear from us, but we request that you leave us in peace. your kind.
I hope in time you change your mind, but we shall respect your wishes. Go back into there and turn into Speak to you.
It has been I will remain here and serve the founders. They have been without a Vorta and have much to learn about their siblings in the Gamma Quadrant. I know the founders may seem ungrateful to you, but what can you expect from a god? Still, you have my gratitude, and whatever the gratitude of an insignificant servant is worth.
Safe journeys, Neiman. And now we don't have to listen to him talking more. Yes, I'm ready. Blit. My crew got some weird names. You are only visible to friends. What's that mean? Sir, John Hard warship is warping in.
Although you have slain our brothers, we have orders to allow you to leave the system. But you are never to return. And let it be known among your peoples that this system belongs to us, and you are not welcome.
Fear not, we shall leave you in peace. Sir, I recommend we launch a beacon to warn other ships not to approach the system. I found a good location. Agreed. Lay the course. Alright, let's go do this. I know you wanted us to leave, but we gotta go do this real quick and put this beacon here. And we are in the circle. Am I not at the destination? Is this not the spot? I mean, this super looks like the spot. Like, do I have to go up or something, or down or something? I mean, it looks like this is this. Oh, that's why I'm going at max speed. I don't want to go max speed. Stop that. Alright. There we go. Launch beacon. Okay, I don't know why I kept stopping. Alright, now we can configure the beacon. Oh no. Got it! Whew, that was close. I almost missed that one. Are you ready to depart the system? Yes. Let's go where no one has gone before. We're going to boldly go there. Whew, alright. Now we're in space.
Congratulations. You have defeated the true way and made peace with the Alpha Changelings.
Thank you.
I have transmitted messages to the major powers of the galaxy, advising them to avoid the Araya system.
Word. What do I get? Oh, I have to pick something. We got some resonating Tetrion dual beam banks. Have a 90-degree targeting arc. What about this one? This one is a 250-degree targeting arc. We're set for the rear, the lower half. Okay. And what do we have here? This is the mine launcher. Deploys kinetic damage. It's slow. And then the torpedo launcher, which also has a 90-degree arc. I think I'm gonna go with this one because I want to get more surrounding of my ship for when things get behind me. So collectible reward. We're being held by Admiral Quinn. On screen. Congratulations, Admiral. You have just conquered yet another milestone on your journey through Starfleet. You still have challenges ahead of you, but I am confident that you will be able to do anything you set out to do. Good luck. Thank you, Admiral. Bridge officer. Ooh, I got new officers. Do you want to join the USS Pluto? Oh snap! I don't know where I even need. I need to see the ship real quick. Oh, not that. Here we go. I need to see the USS Pluto. It has. Where's the crew stuff? Oh, here we go. I have 4 engineering consoles, 2 science consoles, and 3 tactical consoles. What do I have here? I have 1, 2. I have 2 tactical people. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 engineers. Why are they not all showing down here then? So I have 4 engineers. What about science? I have 2 science people. So I'm gonna take 1 more tactical person. Wait, what are you? You're an engineer, okay. But yeah, let's meet my crew. We have Alyssa Flores. Fun fact about this game. You can completely customize, even though the game gave me like a crew, gave me these people, I could completely change and customize each and every person. I could change completely who she is. I can make her no longer human. I could do whatever I want. I can even change her name. Change her name, change her gender, change her skin, change her hair. Everyone has a custom uniform that I made. It's got the green and purple, and then whatever their position is, it'll be on the shoulders. So like she's tactician, the tactical officers get red on top, so she has red, and everyone gets the same outfit. Some of them might have like extra accessories, like Ronnie here has a belt. Ronnie, Lashandra, Walt. That is a name. That is a name. We have Tivrel. She's Vulcan. These are Vulcan on the ship. And each one of them have their own like little idle poses and animations and stuff for whatever race they are. Like these 2 are human, so they have their human stances and stuff. As you see, even with them, they have 2 different stances, even though both of them are human. And then we have Zarva, who is Bolian. So she's blue. Dabo. Blidla, who is a Telerate. There's a whole lot of like races in this game. There's a whole lot of races in Star Trek in general. Then we have 5 of 7, who is a Borg on the ship. So we have our own Borg, just like Captain Picard himself. We have a Alachi. This is my only dude. So I think this is my only dude actually, or one of them might be a dude. I don't know. We're going down and see anyway. But he was my first dude. I was like, oh, I have a dude. I can't change his outfit though, so I'm a little saddened by that. But that's okay. There's Ted Kla Yunad. She's a Betazoid. And then there's so Hatith is my only dude. And then we have a Viglian. Damn, goodness, these names. Zoisiriwa. Yeah. This is the USS Whipped Cream. This is my shuttle. Yeah. So let's see. Oh, here we go. Stations. Small craft has no stations. Oh, okay. So there's only actually 5 actual stations on this ship. But since I already have me 4 of them, let me get one more tactician. So I can get a Bolian tactical officer, a Tellarite science officer, or a Tellarite engineer. We'll go with the tactical one. Great. Is this him? This is him. His name is Sithel. Greetings, Captain. My name is Sithel. I have been assigned to the USS Whip Crane. All about. Oh, I love that. I can just name my ships, whatever. And I am ready to serve as a member of your crew. Choose join if you wish me to join your bridge officers now. Choose not now if you want to decide later. If you choose not now, I will move to your bridge officer candidate menu. When you are ready, press the U key and click the station tab, and then choose to show bridge officers candidates. And you can go ahead and join now. Welcome to the crew. Yeah, we need to change your uniform though. What just happened? Why did he do all that? Okay. Modify. Oh, that's the background. Oops. Uniform. Don't I have like a load outfit? Because I haven't made an outfit for him yet, for his race yet. Wait, what if I... And I have no dudes, so it's just can I like... I guess I'm gonna have to go through... Oh no, I can't. Okay, load outfit. There we go. Welcome to the team, dude. The belt's unnecessary though. We're going to get rid of the belt. Where's the belt at? Lower body belts. Actually, you get a belt. That belt. I have a lot of stuff unlocked. I don't know how I have all this stuff unlocked. I've had this game for a long time, and I've gotten a lot of like kits, like freebie stuff for it. So who knows? Who knows? There we go. What I'm gonna do is just go to here, save all of these out. Just one of each one of them. Am I sure that I can't change? Yeah, because it won't let me click on modify. Because he's special. Oh yeah, they had a Pride Day thing, a Pride thing during like Christmas. Not a Pride Day, but a Pride thing during Christmas where they had ugly. I don't know why it's going so slow and only for my character. But yeah, they had the ugly sweater thing, and I made sure I played days straight during that event just to get this ugly sweater with the rainbow underneath. Now it's not referred to as like a pride sweater. They you know, I don't know, skirting around the birds and stuff, but that's what it is. Because they have 2 of them, and that's what it was. I mean, they put the black and brown in with the rainbow. That's what it is. It's a pride rainbow. Then I put one about, and I had to get it. The other one was a lot brighter and uglier. I guess that's why it was called an ugly sweater. But I went with this one. What's this? Task Force Operations. We need our best captains to work in a team on a special task force operation. These are difficult missions that require skilled teams to work together. Come see me on Deep Space Nine, and I will give you more information about task force operations we need to help our most skilled commanders. Go to Deep Space Nine, meet with Admiral Devok to learn about task force. Okay?
Do you have any questions?
No, thank you. Alright, so now we need to go to Deep Space Nine. Yes, transport. Approach Deep Space Nine. So what's everyone's favorite Star Trek? Mine is The Next Generation. I know it's an easy one. I mean, everyone loves that one. But it's the one that got me into Star Trek. And it's the one that got me into all things sci-fi. Like, I probably would not be into anything sci-fi if it wasn't for Star Trek. Not even Star Wars could get me interested. I'm sorry for any Star Wars fans, but Star Wars was just not engaging to me as a child, I guess. Look at all these different. Look at all these ships. Who does? I don't think I want a Warbird, but maybe one day I'll grab you a Warbird. I did debate on whether or not I wanted to be a Klingon or not, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do Klingon. Wait, how do I get to it though? Where's the thing for me to warp in? There it is. Beam into Deep Space Nine. But yet, this game has so much customization to it. By the way, fun fact, if you have a 3D printer, you can 3D print your ship from this game. You can get a file of your ship to be 3D printed, which is awesome. You sit here, play this game, and say you've been playing for years, and then you decide, you know what? I want a model of this ship sitting in my room somewhere. I have mail. You got mail. Greetings, Admiral Hugh. Thank you for using ARC. The ARC client lets you access all the Perfect World games. Blah, 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 blah. Whew, excuse me. I did not mean to yawn. As a gift for trying ARC. Wait, this is from 2018. Why is it telling me like I had a new message or something? Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I do have this to do though. I have 4 space points and 1 ground point. So let's see. Damage control. This skill increases the rate at which your hull is passively repaired. Yes, because my last fight wasn't looking too hot. This skill reduces the damage taken from all incoming sources of damage. Let's go ahead and grab that too. Ooh, there was a Shadow. Shadow! Thanks for grabbing the second and welcome in. I have sound alerts now, by the way. They're in the channel points, or you can use, and there's free 0-bit ones if you go down through the thing on my page if I added it correctly. And all that fun stuff. like Cookie just did. Waluigi had to be part of the string. I don't know why, but I felt like Waluigi belongs here. Weapon amplification. Yes, let's amplify my weapons. My weapons are so weak. They're like baby hits. Increase the chance of your weapons to do a critical hit. Yeah, why not? Everyone likes a few crits every now and then. Alright. Wait. Ground. Armor expert. Weapon penetration. Weapons expert. Improved weapons. Improved personal resistance. Hit efficiency. Waffle and I waited for you to go live. Yeah, we did, Shadow. I wanted to, but kind of overdid it with my shoulder. It ended up having a long soak in the tub to help it out. Well, I'm glad you were taking care of your shoulder. And weren't you supposed to be not working hard so you didn't have to worry about overworking the shoulder? Let's do the health regeneration. No. Do the shielding. I think having better shield. Let's do that. I think having a better shield would be more useful right now. It's feeling better today. Good, I'm glad it's feeling better. And don't shush me. I'm the streamer. Oh, I got something. What'd I get? I can either have bridge officer train, unlock the ability to train your bridge officers in a new ground ability, combat supply, or supply drone fabrication. Let's do that. And the traits. I can get new traits. Woo! So, for the ground, toxic resistance is nice, but do they have explosion resistance? Because that would be a lot better. Let's do this, because I do a lot of range stuff. And there's this one. Let's see. I think there's a lot of stuff. Basically want something for the shields though, because the shields.
No, he just didn't.
Oh no, he just didn't. And Llama found the other sound alerts. Yeah, all my stuff from raids to subs to gift subs all have a sound now. And that was from NBA Jam. For those who didn't know, that was my favorite game back in the day on the Sega Genesis. Anyway, thank you, Llama, for gifting a tier 1 sub to Shadow. Now Shadow doesn't have to sit through the 3-minute ads that's going to happen in like an hour. That was really nice of you, Llama. Thank you. Ed, can I even get those up? Let me see. Scroll. Did I not put them there? Oh, they are. No, they're not there. That's the wrong thing. Let me fix that right now. That is uncalled for.
No, he just didn't.
No wonder you can't see the other stuff. Alright, alright. Thank you, Shadow, for gifting Llama a tier 1. So y'all just gonna sit there and just keep gifting each other subs, aren't you? And then y'all gonna go into other people's chats and be gifting each other subs. Alright, I don't believe I... Oopsie. No! Oh my goodness. That's why. This... I put that there instead. There. Now they should be there. If I go to my channel... I was explaining to Cookie to scroll down my page and look for stuff. Didn't even say anything. And you know what, Cookie? Not saying anything about my sounds not being there is... yeah. So yeah, I have other sounds. I'm missing a sound. Oh, I might have put it in there with the did I? Oh no, I put that sound to go off when I think it's when someone, right? I don't know. I have a lot of sounds. I got a sound, like I said, I got a sound when someone raids. I got a sound when someone follows. It might be a follower sound I put it in, but I had like the portal turret saying hello friend. It's adorable and freaky and weird at the same time. Anyway, let's see. One of these has to increase my shield. I already have one thing to increase the shield. Is there not another thing that like extra increases my shield? Let's just throw that in there. What I'm mad at is that they have this and there are no space reputations available because they got rid of reputations. So reputations is no longer a thing anymore. So it's like, I can't even use these. Why leave them there? Just remove them from the game. Alright. I wonder if my new person... What's this? Nah. Okay. We are here though because we're supposed to be meeting someone here. Thank you. There was supposed to be a sound for the bits. Oh, that's what the sound. The sound did go off for the bits. It was the Scanix received sound, and I wasn't paying attention. Thank you, Shadow, for the how many? 20 bits. That was awesome of you. Telling me I have to go. It's like in a circle or something. Can I like zoom into this? Okay, it is a circle. Thank you. Because I'm supposed to be speaking to somebody about stuff. Is it you? No, but I can press some jumja. What is jumja for? Oh, it gives me extra health points for 3 seconds. Extra health for 3 whole seconds, you know? There you are. Nope, not you. You. You asked for me.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I was informed by Starfleet Command that you are eligible for inclusion into Military Assault Command operations, otherwise known as MACO.
Cool.
We are the thin line that separates the Federation from ruination.
Right.
It is our job to take on the most impossible tasks.
Most impossible.
And make them possible.
Yeah, that sounds what's
Special
up.
task forces aren't for everyone, but the rewards for those who can complete them are worth the effort. From what I hear, you and your ship are more than up to the task.
Llama, yours says first. I think it's because long ago when I first got affiliate, you had subscribed. But you can't, I don't know if you're on mobile or PC. I know on PC if you can change it. There's like a little, in the little chat box, there's a thing that says chat identity. And I think you could pick to show which one of those badges you want to show up. But yes, there's a little waffle Pluto, and he has eyeballs, I believe, too. Next to your name if you're subscribed. Computer.
Completing my missions won't be easy.
Okay.
But I and my officers will do all I can to help you.
Right.
You will earn the finest weapons
Ooh.
and armor
Ooh.
that the Alpha Quadrant has to offer. You will be able to outfit your ship with equipment that will make you the envy of your fellow officers.
Ooh.
Even special personnel or resources will be available to you.
Ooh.
Good luck. You're going to need it. Do you have any questions?
It was like
It
a
is
bunch
good
of.
to see you.
Oh, it's just if I have any questions, I can. Okay, and I believe what task force are. Yeah, player versus environment. I believe those are.
Borg have been located in the Beta Quadrant.
What?
The fleet has already begun massing. The Klingon Defense Force also has a fleet in the area, and we have agreed to share the system for the defense of the Alpha Quadrant. Report immediately to 4 of 10. She is a liberated Borg stationed on the USS Victory, who has been providing us with strategic information for the fight against the Collective.
Snap, we're about to fight some Borgs.
Gamma Orionis is in the Beta Quadrant.
Alright, you have given me so many quests to do, man. But anyway, before I was interrupted by the Admiral, the task force is for a group of players get together and they fight one big boss. I've only been part of a few of them, and they were for event awards and stuff. But it was so much fun and so cool to have a bunch of different ships. It'd be cool if we could have communicated. There is voice chat in the game, but I don't have voice chat on in games because people can get weird. Luckily, people don't even get weird in the regular chats down here. This is probably the most chill MMO there is. You don't have a bunch of bots and weirdos in the text chat. Maybe it's just a bit of a server I'm on. I don't know. But I never run into there's a bunch of people running around, but I never run into the issue with the weirdos. Alright, so we got some Borg activity going on. So we can either go help with that. But before we help with that, he couldn't get upstairs. Did you know they play baseball in space? This is usually a summer event that they have that they I'm quite sure I missed it because I hadn't been playing for a while. But they have a summer event that has to do with this baseball stuff. And oh well, it won't change. Ah. You streaming Star Wars later? Yeah, we're gonna go from Star Trek to Star Wars later. I don't know. I'm not gonna be streaming that long. I'm just kind of streaming to just because I felt bad about canceling yesterday's stream. I was a little stressed. Still a little stressed, but I just wanted to get my mind off of my stresses today, so I decided to go ahead and stream. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I've already done that. Okay. And I had to go through this thing for my school because wait, what's going on outside? Oh, there's a black hole out there. Should we be this close to a black hole? Just say it. But anyway, let's beam back to the ship. But yeah. Commander Jordan LaForge. He's in the game. And he's voiced by LeVar Burton. I forgot what quest it was, but it was an earlier quest. I got a message from his character, and I was like, it's when they announced he was added into the game for like an event, and that he'd be part of the game, that you'd interact with him at some point, is what got me to get back into this game after like years of not playing it. And yeah, a lot of 7 of 9 has shown up. Commander Riker, he's a commander now, has shown up. It's just a lot of classic Star Trek characters have shown up in this game, voiced by the original voices of the game, unless they passed away before they were added to the game. Yeah, I believe Worf is in here too. Yeah, I think I interacted with Worf during a whole Klingon mess that I was part of, and it's fun. Klingons are awesome. They are awesomely strange and weird recipes. I was watching Star Trek: The Next Generation the other day, and Ensign Wesley Crusher went to Worf to ask about how to talk to women, and Worf not only was he explaining the mating rituals of Klingons, he was also actively being turned on by it. And the whole time I'm like, this is a thing that happens in Star Trek. It was so hilarious. Like, apparently Klingon women throw things, large, heavy objects, at Klingon men to show that they like them. And there's also apparently a lot of screaming involved as well, because Klingon. So, yeah. Yes, and they bite. There's a whole... It's like, is that someone's ship? What are they flying in? I want that. Thing is huge. It looks like it might be a warbird, though. Info. Oh, that's just the info on the captain. I don't care about the captain. I want to know about the ship. Oh, there it is. The ship is a Jurok Alliance carrier. It's a T6 ship. Ah, okay. I probably got a ways to go before I get T6. But yeah, look at how many people are playing. This game is far from dead. And that's what makes it even cooler. It's just, and look, the chat is not filled with insanity, which makes it a great game to like play with people. even random people, because you don't have to worry about your average massive multiplayer online role-playing game, MMORPG, where when you look at the chat, you are scared to look at the chat. You're terrified of the chat. And yeah, it's this game is really chill. It's really fun, and I love the community for it. Is pretty nice too. There's the OSS bad boy over there. We got the V2 commands. Okay. Okay, there's that over there. There's the baked Alaska. There's, I don't know what that is. Is that a food? Some people, and there are a lot of people, like you'll see like random stuff. There's a lot of people who like to choose the names of the ships based on something that would actually like fit within the lore of Star Trek. Mine does it. Mine is the USS Pluto, but that's only my current ship. Can I look at my other ships from here, or do I have to go all the way back to Stardot? Yeah, I think I have to go all the way back to Stardot to see the rest of my ships. But I have a bunch of ships. Yeah, Worf into the detail about the ritual. Yeah, I love it because every time you ask Worf something, he likes to go into detail about all of it, and it's always a fascinating thing. Let's warp to Earth dot. Cool thing is, while I'm warping out right here, all the other players right now see me getting ready to warp. They know I'm warping out. They know I'm leaving. So even though for me it looks just like a cutscene, for everybody else it's like, oh, that dude's warping. Report on Borg activities. No, I just need to enter the solar system. I still don't know the letters. MMO is just massive multiplayer online. They leave out the P. I don't know. It's mostly because some people spell multiplayer with a little dash in between the word multi and player, and others don't. There's no right or wrong answer with it right now, so just don't put the P in there. But yeah, massive multiplayer online is what MMO stands for. And it usually either ends with a G, which is massive multiplayer online game, or RPG, which is massive multiplayer role-playing game. Yeah, there's too many playings in there. But yeah, it's like Llama, when you play. See, I want the giant starship like that. Look at the size of that, and look at the size of my puny little thing. Thing is flipping huge. I bet you it takes forever to turn. just to turn around while fighting. You just got to fly that thing straight and hope you don't kill everything before you have to turn around. There's Earth. The only downside about this game, there's only one thing that I don't like, and it is not nothing against the game. The game is old. 2, it's just is what it is because you don't need to go there anyway. But the moon, I tried to fly to this moon. The moon is just a 2D texture on the skybox that's around here, so it's just always part of the background. You can't get any closer to it. And to answer you, Llama, yes, pretty much Warzone, Fortnite, No Man's Sky. If you are playing with more than 4 people, if there are more than 4 people in a game, not like on one team, but in a game period, it's an MMO. Basically, I believe MMO is 16 players or more. It's like 2 teams of 8 or something like that. 16 players or more in a server. So in one instance of the game. So No Man's Sky is considered an MMO game. And it's because even though you don't see all the people that's in your instance at the same time, they're there. They're somewhere. And they're in the same server as you. So if your server goes down, they all get kicked out of the game. Because that's just, everyone's on the same thing. That's what makes it an MMO, is that everyone's in the same game at the same time. It's not really the type of game that makes it an MMO, it's how many players are in it. Not as used as much as now. There's also MO, which is just multiplayer online, which just means 2 or more people are online. The other M is for massive, meaning it's a large group of people. There are a lot of people coming into Stardock right now. Let's beam down. No, not to Starfleet Academy. I need to get to Stardock. There we go. Dock. Dock at the station. You're welcome, Llama. Alright. Alright, I just got a message. I have to take an extended BRB. I won't be too long. I'm going to try to be back as fast as I can. But it requires me to go outside of my house. But I will be right back. There will be a BRB screen. If you're subbed, no ads. So Llama and Shadow, you get no ads. You get to listen to Guided Lines music. Everyone else, you're going to get an ad. I will be right back. It shouldn't take no longer than 10 minutes. If it takes longer than 10 minutes, then I'll just end the stream when I get back. And we'll raid out to somebody. But it shouldn't even take longer than that. Alright? So, when we come back, we'll take a look at all of my ships, because that's what I came here to show you. Alright? So I will be right back. Hold on, give me one moment. I'll be right there. I'm back. I am apologizing for why is I'm not back on my screen. I think I'm back. I don't know. Where are my headphones at? There they are. Okay, I'm back. I apologize for being being gone so long. Cookie, how long was I gone if you're still here? I don't even know if it was over 10 minutes or not. But we're going to go look at these ships. And I'm out of breath because I ran. I had to run to the store and grab something. And it was like everything was starting to stop me. From traffic lights to just people driving pitifully slow. So I'm back now. Alright, what's the button at? There we go. So what I wanted to do was show everybody my ships first before we go ahead and... You know what? I changed my mind about this being a short stream. I'm going to stream until 6:30 so we can, because I know a certain space stream that we can go to afterwards. It won't be Star Trek. It'll be the competition. I guess I go to custom. No, I go to managed ships. All right. Okay. So, my very first ship, because I knew I was going to be upgrading ships, was the USS Crepe. I can't pronounce it, but it's a very flat waffle-ish looking French dish. It's like it's like you turned a waffle into a pancake, but it still had the squares in it. And that was the name of the first ship. Actually, I don't think that was the first ship. No, the first ship was this one. Yeah, this was the first ship, the USS Godfrey. Godfrey is French for waffle, by the way. Thank you, Llama. I'm doing my 5 miles, just AFK. No worries, no worries. I don't know how long 5 miles do. I saw that you said you were going to exercise. So that means it didn't take extremely extra long. As long as I thought I was taking. But yeah, this was my first ship. Can I look at it? No, I can't. It was a light cruiser. It was ugly. Then the Syrup was my second ship. So the Crepe, however you say that, was my third ship. And I can kind of pull that. I can't make it bigger. I can zoom in a little bit, but that's about all I could do to it. But as you can see, a cool thing about the game is when you name your ship, I can't. It's right. I don't know if you can see that, but it's on the ship, the USS Crepe. It's printed onto the ship, which is the coolest thing. Then there's the USS Hotcakes. Here's my little speed demon that I got. This was my battle cruiser that I did not need, but I got the battle cruiser. This bad boy is a tank. It will hurt some people, and I love it. This is my T6 ship too. Okay, and then this is my USS Pluto. This is my current ship. Before that, I had the USS Waffle. Wait, oh, it's the USS Waffle, my new one, and I'm just using my old one. No, I think this is my new one. Cause I spent a lot of time customizing it because the back looks kind of like little sharks. So I was like, yeah, I want the design going in it. And then my first small craft was the USS Butter. There it is. Because it was smooth, like butter. And then the second one was my current one, is the whipped cream. It's super cool, super fun. I can dry dock up to 8 ships, as you can see here. Well, I have 8 free slots left. Okay. And I can have 5 active ships. As you see, I only have 4 right now. Because I want to keep 1 free, so when I get the new ship for leveling up. When do I get my new ship? 46 gets me nothing. 47 gets me... a fleet. Don't know what that means. 50 gets me a new rank of ship, so I get to get a new ship at level 50. I'm at level 45 right now. 46 right now. Which is super cool. Super cool. I need to be ranking this stuff up, but I just keep forgetting. Because to rank it up, all I gotta do is just go to my, not to my socials. To here, I think. I don't remember. I don't know. Where was it? Mission journal? No. I think it was this. Duty officers. That's what I need. I need to get them to be doing stuff. So we have the. You do not have the quiet duty officer for that. Prepare lectures for on seismological analysis. I can do that. My geologist and my scientist. He's a bit stubborn, but that's okay. Oh yeah, all of your duty officers. Like I said, my main bridge officers are women, except for 2 now. But the duty officers are just random dudes, basically. and they do my stuff, and they each have like different abilities and like personalities. Like this dude over here, he's Genio. He's founders of the Federation. He's a founder of the Federation. What? And he values teamwork. This dude's a bit aggressive. Also, founders of the Federation. And he's stubborn. But as long as he's not cunning or unscrupulous for both of them, they should not fail this thing. I have 1 success and 1 critical success just for that. So let's let them begin that. It takes an actual hour. See what else we can get. That's going to improve my science. Let's get some. I can't do anything in development. What? R&D. Let us learn more about the shields. We need to get these shields up. So let's begin shield technology. We have this dude here. I don't have any catalysts. That's okay. It's going to take 20 hours. And that is 20 real world hours. So I don't know if it is that. But while he does that, I can still have them do something else. So I can have them do something else within shield. Or I can have them do something in any of the other things, which is really cool. It's a nice little side thing that you will forget. I'll forget it. Hello, Waffle. Hello, Sensei Togepi. My chat thing doesn't have timestamps, so I don't know how long old that message was. But hello. If you have channel points, you could say hello with the channel point redemptions. That'll get my attention. There's also the hey listen if you just want to do that too. Thank you, Lamo, for giving the shot, taking the time out of your exercise to give a shout out. Thank you for that. You can play as a Ferengi? I didn't know that. I don't want you though. They're like greedy little dudes. But I think that I need. Let's level up my beams. Let's get them to get. Let's level it up. Oh, that one's only gonna take 5 minutes. All right. So I don't have. Ooh, he's aggressive though. That could end in disaster. Same with him. Why? Oh, I don't have a bartender yet. Well, how the hoot nanny do I get a bartender? Personnel. Basic ship pilot training exercises. Alright, let's do that. Get them all doing something. How do I not have a bartender? Ellis is my first officer. I have her as my first officer because she was my first crew member. She earned that title. She's also head of tactical. Ronnie is head of security. Even though, well, no, Ellis dies more than Ronnie does. And Tavera dies a whole lot. But that's why she's head of science. I could take her out of my away team now because I'm tired of her dying. That's why Blidler is not in my away team because she keeps dying. Like all the enemies aim for the shortest character. Do I have anything I have completed now? So how do I get a bartender? What do I have to do to get a bartender? I'm gonna have to look that up. Because I need a bartender. Yeah, none of this says anything about... Maybe I have to level up my... Or one of these... I don't know. Ooh, I did an espionage mission at some point. Ooh, we got learn some espionages. Okay. So let's go find this dude because we do have a quest to do. We're supposed to be making sure the Borg don't do anything. Oh yeah, right. I have to change controls. So my ground controls, I need those on shooter controls. But I want my keybinds to remain on RPG. Control camera type. Alright. That means every time I move the mouse, it's gonna do like that. I mean, that's fine. Okay. If we use it on RPG, camera follows. The camera's supposed to follow target. Camera follow type. Or move. Never. Let's see what that does. That keeps the camera from moving like that. So if I target something, we'll test that out. but it'll move me into the direction of the camera. Okay, I think that works. Right. Alright, here we go. Right here. Is it you? Yes, the ambassador. Hello, Admiral. The Tal Shiar have gone too far. Their experiments with the Borg technology not only put us at risk, but provoking a hostile force, but also puts all of us at risk for being assimilated if one of the scientists makes even one mistake. Ooh, you don't want to be assimilated. Admiral, we could use your help on New Romulus. Admiral, thank you for talking to me. I am Ambassador of New Romulus, and we are in need of your aid. However, I'm afraid that we can only use this aid of someone who is more experienced. You can access the Romulan Ambassador's mission to visit New Romulan when you reach the rank of Vice Admiral. Okay. Dude! Don't just pop up in my face like that. I need a capable ship and crew to check on reports of Borg activity in the Burgess system. The Pluto is more than up to the task, and I know you have previous experience with the collective. There is no better officer for this task. Stay alert. There have been reports of other ships in the region, including Tal Shiar's vessels. The Burgess system is well out of Romulan space. I'd like to know what their purpose is out there. They're playing with Borgs and about to get somebody assimilated. Where angels fear to tread. Have you investigated the Borg system yet? No. I need to get out of your meet you first. Okay. Alright, so first, let me move away from people. Oh, this is complete. Alrighty. Let's see. Anything got like a lot of XP with it? This, but it takes 20 hours. That's alright. Do it. I'll check back with you in 20 hours. I won't be streaming for 20 hours. That's just cray-cray. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe if I end up with like 20 subscribers at some point, then I'll do 20 hours straight. That sounds horrible. Now I don't want 20 subscribers. Let's see. Oh yeah, I have the people from the Lower Decks cartoon in my ship's duty officers. So I got Beckett, Mariner, Brad Bomner, but I can't say his last name. I've heard it like a billion times, still can't say it right. I don't know where she's from. She's not from the cartoon. But apparently she's a special character. I don't know who she is though. There it goes. We got Rutherford. Rudy. I'm gonna call him Rudy. And then the other one I think is a medic, so she should be down at the bottom somewhere. That's not her. That's not her either. Oh, because I said medical. There it is. Tindy. If you haven't seen the show Lower Decks and you are a Star Trek fan, go watch it. If you haven't seen the Lower Decks and you're not a Star Trek fan but you love space stuff and comedy, go watch it. The only people who should not watch the show are people who have an extreme hate for Star Trek. And then I ask, why are you even here? Yeah. I had to take a drink, had to take a break and did 3. You know what, Llama? That's okay. 3 miles is still better than no miles. Wanna know how many miles I've done today? 0. So you're already doing better than me. And if Cookie's still around, he could probably agree he's done 0 miles today too. Not including fictional miles on Final Fantasy. That does not count as walking or exercise. At least that's what the doctor said. All right. Oh yeah, I wanted to. I wanted to change my away team real quick before I keep hitting the wrong button. Yeah. So Tavro keeps dying. Wait, what's this? Security? Who's in security? I don't have anybody assigned to security? What are you wait, no one's assigned to security? Hold on. I thought what's her name was... Yeah, Ronnie's in charge of security. How'd she weasel her way out of security? Ronnie, you're security. Fine, Seth, you're going to be part of security now. You are now head of security. Oh, it's just an extra spot. What is this extra spot for? I don't have anybody to put in that spot. Weird. Alright, my next person is going to be another science person. Ronnie is going to stay on the ship from now on. Wait, don't I have... No, I only have 3 of you. Okay. Well, yeah, oh, no, 1, 2. Yeah, never mind. There's 4 of you. So... Hatith, you are now going on missions with me. Zarva is going to stay on the ship. That works. Alright, now we can go fight the Borg. Now we can go fight the Borg. Which one is it? The Calling, some Jupiter Station Blue Shift, A Promise of Violence, go to the Solar System of Jupiter. So either way, I have to go to Jupiter.
Report to Admiral Janeway as soon as possible. It's time to bring Ilea home.
Right, so that means I've done this quest before? Yes. Taking back to the ship. We're gonna see Miss Janeway once again. Captain Janeway. Or is it Admiral Janeway? I forgot already that fast what the man said. The Blue Shift. Sheer.
You've made it.
Yes, I have.
Ready to get started?
Yes, Admiral Janeway.
That's what I like to hear.
All right.
Once we make the transition to the mirror universe, we'll use some misdirection tactics.
Uh-huh.
Turnabout's fair play, so we'll be engaging the Terrans at their version of the Jupiter station. During the chaos, your strike team will disembark on a Terran runabout and head for their primary space dock. Once you're on board, you'll conduct rescue operations. While you're extracting Ilea, I'll lead our starship force and keep the Terrans busy. Once you've sent the signal, we'll warp to Terra and collect you at the extraction point. From there, we'll make the transition back to this universe. That's assuming everything goes smoothly, of course. Be ready to improvise if the Terrans decide to complicate matters.
Of course, Admiral.
And speaking of Terrans,
Okay.
you'll need to beam our consultants from the mirror universe to your ship before we cross over. They'll be joining your team on the operation. They're standing by for transport once you're in range.
So have a rendezvous with the Voyager, beam the Terrans to your ship, head to the assembly point. Understood. We'll pick up on our way to transit point.
This is the Juno. We completed major repairs and are moving into formation.
Alrighty. I'm on my way. Let's go meet up with the Voyager. We're gonna go to the mirror universe. Where we see the evil Admiral Janeway.
We touch a bridge. The Marshal and I are on board and ready to begin.
The Innsbruck reports the portal device is charged and ready.
Got it.
Turing to fleet. We are in position and ready to begin.
That's everyone. Once you're ready, the Innsbruck will open the portal and we'll travel to the mirror universe.
Alrighty. Open that portal.
Instruct to fleet. Portal is open for business.
We're going in the portal. We're going in the hole. We're going in the portal. Da 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 da.
All right, we've got their attention. Let's see about keeping it. All ships, this is Admiral Janeway. Engage the Terran vessels.
Engaging. Red alert. All hands. Battle station.
Long-range sensors. Get phase 2 of the operation.
We need to hit
Yeah. Get him. Get him. Get him. Oh no. Oh no. Watch the shield. Watch the shield. There we go. You're down. They got that one. Let's get this one. It's that one. Where's the other one? Woo. We got it.
The misdirection worked. We've rattled the Terrans enough to call for backup. That gives us time to begin the next phase of the operation.
Okay.
You're up. Disembark on the Terran runabout and head to Terra at top speed. We'll
Gotcha
remain
that.
here and keep them busy. Hopefully we'll buy you enough time to complete your objectives.
Hopefully.
Same to you. Ah, a word of advice. Keep an eye on your
That's good advice.
We'll be waiting for your signal. Once we have it, we'll come to pick you up. Be ready to make a hasty exit. I don't think any of us want to remain at the heart of the Terran Empire any longer than we have to.
Sure don't. Alright, let's see. My away team is set. Let's move out, people.
Next stop, TSD.
They're making me take the tiny ship. The tiny ship has no weapons on it.
Here's where the fun begins. Terran Space Dock, this is the Runabout Nile. Request permission to dock.
Runabout Nile, you were clear to land. Board to the
All right. Easy part. Ready weapons and prepare to disembark.
Oh, we just gonna come out the ship shooting. Okay.
We need to keep them off balance. As long as they're scrambling, we'll have a decent chance of pulling this off. If we give them time to think, to organize.
Right. It gets harder at that point.
So let's get moving. We need to take operations and find out where they're keeping your Delta.
This is the evil Marshall Janeway from the Mirrorverse.
Work with the database security knots.
They'd better.
Had to kick her butt earlier. Don't come near me. Yeah. That's right. Show them who boss is. Oh. Did you just like jump out of... Did you just... Okay. Open the blast doors.
Hey, one of you exocomps needs to hack this door control.
Get him. Get him. Oh, what's happening? Why am I dying? Oh, I blew up. Oh, no. No. Yes, dude, bring me back. Oh, don't die, dude. Don't die. Oh. Let's bring these back.
Open the blast doors to ops before more security arrives.
Alright. Here we go. Let's go, people. Let's go. I'm busy, dude. Busy. If I don't answer the phone the first time, I'm busy with stuff. Jeez. Alright. Come on, we gotta go through this way, though. Forget them back there.
Clear the room. Let's get what we can.
hit the wrong button. I need to hold this button. How is she already dead again? Oh my goodness. That is not the button you hit. Okay. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Admiral Leader's about to die herself. That's green. I want it.
Okay, exocomps, time to earn your pay. Crack their security and find out where they're keeping Starfleet's fearless wonder. It's up to us to keep the security teams quiet while they work.
Alright. Ready weapons. Ah, what? Why can't I move? Why am I rooted? Okay.
A little less sass and a lot more hacking gets your brains. This place is gonna be full of the
Ah, there's more down there too? Oh, crap. Oh, back up. Ah! Where's my dude at? Where's he at? I only have... There you go. Bring me back to life, dude. Ooh. Ah! All right. Oh, what, how? Get back. Alright. I can't jump. Jump, dude. What? Oh man, what's happening right here? Prepare the serial killer. What? No! 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 Alright, let's get the...
Get back to the runabout and get her ready for a quick getaway.
You keep the engine running, Mary. Did you hear that? She wants me to stop at the runabout. Over my big chassis. You can barely fly yourself, let alone a runabout.
Where are we supposed to be going? It's over here. I have to see if I can do this real quick. RPG controls are not working for this, so we're gonna go to shooter controls. Crap. Get this car. Everyone is dead. Why is everyone dead? Where are they? They're back that way. Crap. Oh, there you are. Okay, you're not completely dead. There we go, robot thing. Kill something. Oh, crap. Not the the thing hasn't... Dude! I need you to be alive. Because you need to bring me back if I die. There we go. We was not ready for this. We was not ready for this. Why am I holding this thing? Okay. Can I put it away? Anyway. Okay. Now, where's we going? Over here. Sorry, I got a little intense and I'm sitting here dying. Turbo lift, deck 74.
Stay sharp.
Keep moving. We can't give them time to focus.
How do I get... No, that's not what I want to do. I want to switch... There should be a button to switch the weapon. There it is. The Z button. Okay. No idea where we're going with this. Oh, what? What was that? It was a trap. That was not cool. And my whole crew is dead. Everyone is unconscious. So respawn. There we go. That brought my whole crew back. That was not the button you were supposed to be. I did not realize how tall this dude was. Who else is? I should have left the other person on the team. Just they could make healing cones. Is there someone over there? No. Oh! Ah, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Where? There they are. Why is my people... Oh, that's not my people. Okay. So someone behind us? Alright. We need to go this way. No, that's the way we came. We need to go this way. Ooh. Are we good? Nope.
Nobody gets through. Captain Tilly's orders.
What happened to me? What happened to me? I can't see anything that's happening. My gun had like stopped working. What's going on with that? Oh crud. Look at all those red dots. Alright, everybody ready? Here we go. Put this right here and then quickly move out the way. What? Ah! Okay, I'm back.
Quickly, Isaiah is on the other side of these doors.
Alright. Don't let me die, y'all, while I do this. Oh, cutscene. Woo! Woo, can take a breather.
Well, look what the cat dragged in. Sorry, Grandma. The Emperor's prize is staying right where she is.
Come on out. Let's settle this like Terrans.
Yeah, come on out so I can end you and take back my ship.
Yeah, hard pass. I have better things to do than tussle with a pair of old has-beens. Still,
Oh, snap.
if you really want to fight,
It's the evil me.
here to give you one.
Yay, congrats, Llama. Now you get to fight, watch me fight the evil me.
There's only one of us in the universe. It isn't you.
And evil me got a voice. This isn't fair. That's what? Why are you not doing the? That's what you need to do. Uh-oh. Move! Ah! Crud. Can I get behind something real quick? What is that? Oh, I know what that is. I had to use that when I was playing as Evil Me. Oh, I did not think they were going to get that mad. What's happening? What's happening? Who are you? Oh, I think you're on my side. Blow up, dude. Ah. Why are all of my people dead? Because you're the only other person that can bring people back to life, so. Why can't I use my gun? Why can't I use my gun? There you go. Oh. Ah. Help me out, dude. How am I supposed to kill him when he's... How am I supposed to kill Evil Me when he got a flippin' shield? That's not even fair. Oh snap, oh snap, oh snap. This was bad idea. I'm back. Oh no, I'm not either. That did not help me at all. What console? There it is. Oh, this doesn't go all the way around. Crap. Can I do it from this side? No, I have to be on this side. Yeah, I could cheat it. I cheated the system. Yeah. What is happening? Why am I dying?
Being in a squad. I don't want to leave anything to chance here.
Reinforcements incoming.
What is this? Why am I dying?
Tilly's machine is recharging.
Yeah. Stop that.
Heads up. Tilly's activated.
Goodness. Wait, was I supposed to be inside of this? Nope. Being inside of it did not work either. Goodness. Call for help. Is my dude still alive? No.
Tilly's machine is recharging.
At least I could respawn without losing too much progress. Oh, what is behind me?
Heads up. Tilly's activating her machine.
This is like way harder than it needs to be. What? What? As soon as I summoned it, it died.
Tilly's machine is recharging.
Who or what is shooting me? Come on, we got him. He's on half health.
Tilly's machine is recharging.
Oops. Crud. Really? Do they know he's right here?
Shield disabled. Take out the Inquisitor.
Heads up. Tilly's activating her machine.
Oh, what was that? Whatever it is, I need to move out the way of it. Goodness. Stop it! And all of my people's dead again.
Heads up. Tilly's activating her
Oh no, he's getting me with the sky beam. He's got me stuck behind the sky beam. I can't move anywhere. Ah. No. Ah. Let's respawn. Working on it. Disabling the shield. Shield is down. Oh, someone. Oh, wait, no, it didn't go down. Ah, shield thing.
Get to the console to shut it down.
All right, it's down.
Shield disabled. Take out the Inquisitor.
Heads up. Tilly's activating her machine. Tilly's machine
Oh crap. Oh crap.
Heads up. Tilly's activating her machine.
Why am I not able to do anything? Oh, because I'm hitting the wrong button. Crap, he got his shield back on again. Where's the thing at this time? Right there? I gotta run past him to get to it.
Be seeing you.
Oh. Oh, wait. No, he's dead. He died. Okay. Woo.
We need to get out of here. I can set up a site-to-site transport, but we'll need to deal with the transporter disruptors in the room first.
Understood.
Ada, get those transporter disruptors offline.
I'm on it. The sooner we're out of here, the better.
While she's working, enable Ilea's pod for transport.
All right.
Transporter disruptors are offline. We're all set.
Whew. I didn't know how many times we were gonna have to die in that.
Ready to beam out when you are, Marshal.
Good. Prepare for transport.
There is. Like if you watch the show, the show is very grounded, so you don't see a lot of the action because they focus more on the story than the action. But when you go to the movie side of the shows,
Where the hell is Marshal J?
the movies are very actiony. That's where they put all their action, is in the movies. Even the old movies.
Marshall went into business for herself. Typical.
Good morning, Stable. But we aren't going anywhere anytime soon with those hangar bay doors locked.
Alright. Exocomp, get us out of here. We got work to
It
do.
won't take long before Terran security traces our transporter signal here, so we're gonna have to move quickly. The exocom's going to hack the terminals on the far side of the bay. While they work, we'll provide covering fire. Once
Okay.
the hangar bay doors are open, we need to get back to the runabout and take off before the hangar bay doors close and lock us in. I hope you're up for a fight. I don't think they'll let us go without a proper Terran goodbye. Here we go again.
That's not what I was trying to get. This is what I wanted. Fire, shoot. There we go. Oh, what shot me one time and caused me to almost die? What are y'all using? I want y'all guns. This Hathor still alive. Hathor is still alive. Stay alive, Hathor. Stay alive and bring me back. Die. Oh, why? What? No, none of that. No. He's not gonna make it back over here. I've revived the wrong person. Oh no, Hathor can bring me back too? Okay. Or did he just die? He just died. Maybe I should equip some grenades. Alright. Where are we going? I was supposed to be defending him somewhere. Where is he even at? Didn't specify where we were going. Oh, I see where we're going now. So we're here. Alright. Okay. Stop it. Stop it. Who else is there? Oh, who froze my dude? Gaha. And he died as soon as his turret was done. Ah, my goodness. What? I'm working on it. Dude, don't. Ooh, where are you getting hit from? Snipers. What? Repair. Oh no. Repair. Why is it called the serial killer? That's called acid burn. and serial killer. What's the other one? Oh, that's the third one. What's the third one name? This one's Zero Cool. Stop it.
Hangar doors are opening. Let's get back to the runabout and escape.
Yeah. Doing just that. I don't care if I'm taking damage. How do I get in here? Escape. Yes, I agree. Woo.
Sweet, they really don't want us to leave. Well, we're leaving anyway. See ya.
Where did Marshall Janeway go, though? It's because she didn't take the body with her. So where did she go? Because that's what I thought she was going to do. She was going to be the one to just take the person and disappear. Then we have to go hunt her down.
We came as soon as we could. Unfortunately, the Terrans we were fighting at Jupiter Station decided to follow us. As you can see, they're out for blood. We're going to have to fight our way out of here.
Understood.
The Innsbruck needs time to charge the portal device.
Time's a luxury we don't have. Every Terran in range is closing in on us.
Yeah. Ooh, no, not that button. Ooh, I did not think that I should have been more careful and not just fly all the way straight into that. See, the worst part about the space fights is that while you think you can try to sneak up and get up on someone, if they're in range to shoot you, if you're in range to shoot them, they're in range to shoot you, and they will be shooting. It's the USS Juno. We got the Voyager, the Turning, Innsbruck. We got it. Oh no. Oh, okay. Look at all these slick moves they making. Alright.
No running home for you. You're straight to hell.
What?
Going out fighting, eh? I respect it.
Get that portal device online.
Okay. Fire everything at everyone.
You're done. Make this hard move and give up.
Well, the Defiant is dead.
Defiant is undercloaked. Stay sharp.
Oh, it's only cloaked. Well, we can take out the rest of their buddies then. Oh, no. Oh. Weapons to shields. Oh, it's because I'm running into the dude. Ah, no ramming people. Alright. Alright, I think we got a new cutscene now.
Well, the game's afoot. Target our enemies and fire.
Am I like sitting here taking damage during the cutscene? That's not fair. Alright, the shield is down. Let's get him. Let's get him. Oh, whoa, they got some kind of Gatling gun thing going on? And the shield came back because of it. Ah, come on, people. The little smoke screen ain't gonna save you, dude. Why is he not dying? Die, dang it, die. If I don't be careful, I'm gonna be dead. Ooh, what was that? Doesn't matter, he dead. Okay. Ooh, this is a lot going on at once. Way too many ships shooting. This is why I like the space battles. Because when there's a bunch of ships involved like that, it just makes it such a cooler fight. Especially if you're playing with other players and they're like the other ships helping you out.
Watch your back, Inquisitor. There's an unhealthy number of knives pointing at it, including... Well, this has been an interesting experience, but I think it's time we parted company.
Yeah.
You should return to your universe while you can.
That's the plan. What about you, Marshall?
For now, I plan on staying alive and making life as difficult as possible for Tilly and her lackeys. I'm not finished with them. Not by a long shot.
Understood. Good luck with that, Marshall. Pluto out.
On that note, let's get the hell out of here. I've had my fill of the mirror universe.
Open a portal and escape. Because I've had my fill of it too. I didn't know I still had that quest because I was part of an event and I just didn't finish it. I guess since I was in the middle of it, they let me finish it. So how's everybody else doing today so far? Y'all enjoying this? I think I asked earlier, but I wasn't paying attention. What's everyone's favorite Star Trek series? Or, if you don't have a specific series, who's your favorite captain? Like, my favorite series is the Next Generation. But Picard, sadly, is not my favorite captain. I'm sorry, Picard. It's the truth. But my favorite captain, I can never remember his name properly. And it's because it's one of the not as loved series. It's a good season, but it's just not as loved. He wasn't Deep Spaces. He was... I want to say it was Lost Space. That's what it was called. Let me go look at this. Yeah, hold on. It was Deep Space Nine, I believe. Star Trek. So I get them confused. I got it confused with Voyager. I do it all the time. all the time. I don't know why I confuse Voyager and Deep Space Nine. Deep Space Nine is the one that has Captain Sisko. That's my dude right there. But TNG is still my favorite show. It's Voyager is the one that doesn't get enough love. It should. That's why they have this, because they were giving Voyager some love. So you can hang out with Admiral Janeway. So these NPCs are other players. That's the only hard thing about this, is you can't tell who's an NPC and who's another player half the time. When, at least in space. When you're doing, like when you go to the 2D Space Nine or to Earth Dot or to the Starfleet Academy. All right, oh, not this again. No, y'all give me time to. Got it. Whew. That was like just at the last second. I got that. All right, beam her to Jupiter. Get her off my ship.
Ilea is secure on Jupiter Station. Please come alongside Voyager.
Okay. Where is Voyager at? Okay. Federation frigate.
Ilea is in good hands. The medical team on Jupiter Station will take good care of her. I'd like to go over things with you on Voyager. Let's see if we can make some sense out of all this.
Alright, let's beam over. That would be so cool. They've already did a crossover with Mass Effect, but if No Man's Sky did a crossover with Star Trek, and like you can get either a Star Trek frigate, that would be so cool. Or a freighter, a Star Trek. Ooh, imagine having a freighter shaped like the Enterprise. Ooh, or having one of the warbirds be a ship that you can fly around in No Man's Sky. Ooh, that would be so flippin' cool.
I don't like leaving unfinished business behind. Tilly still has my ship. And Kubarki's still breathing. That needs to change soon. Leadership change. Get our ship back soon. Team. The Empires together. Stranger things have happened.
Alright. That's not who I was supposed to be talking to. I was supposed to be talking to you.
It won't be easy for my mirror counterpart. She's practically a pirate now. And I suspect the Terrans will do all they can to make an example of her. Based on what I've seen, they've got their work cut out for them.
Alright.
The good news? We pulled it off. Bad news? Terrans don't like to lose. They'll be back. Trust me.
Let them come. Jupiter Station was a wake-up call. Next time, we'll be ready.
Yeah, you tell them.
For something. But for what?
I don't know.
We still have a lot of unanswered questions. And I don't think we're going to like the answers.
I mean, usually when there's unanswered questions.
The other is coming.
Who?
The other is coming.
Who? She just woke up and started screaming the other is coming.
Nice work out there.
You're
Ilea
welcome.
is safe once more.
Uh-huh.
We need to learn more about the Emperor's objectives. To that end, agents of Starfleet Intelligence are joining forces with covert operatives from our partners in the Alliance.
Okay.
They'll be conducting operations in the Mirror Universe, and, with luck, we'll have intel on the Emperor's plans soon.
Okay.
I'll contact you when we have more information.
Roger that.
Stay safe out there.
Will do, Admiral.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Now, this means I have stuff over here. 3 more space points. Space! I don't know. Don't ask me what I was doing. If you ask, you will get no answer. This means that I'm starving. And I spent all my money on other stuff that I needed to get. So I have no food. But I have food. It's just not food that I want. Guess I'm eating chicken nuggets. But what I am going to do is I'm going to spend these points. I was getting too close to having close calls. Increase your critical chance by 1% for energy weapons. Increase your critical severity. Increase the damage of them. That's kind of a neat thing to have to choose from. It's increase how strong the critical hit is, or increase how often the critical hit is. And then it makes you wonder, like, which one is going to be most useful. It really, I've been just haphazardly clicking things, to be honest. Like, I'll look at stuff and kind of, maybe I'll go to that one. But I have no build in plan, final build planned out for this. It's like, hey, can I fill out all of this? Let's see what happens. But, yeah, I'm sure if people who pay attention to these numbers and stuff can make like unstoppable ships, which is why I don't do any of the PvP stuff, because I'm not going to go through, because my little teeny ship will be like obliterated. Oh, I have one more space point. Let's go with that one. Hey. Oh snap, I'm at level 59? I mean 49? No way, I'm about to get a new ship. No way! I just have to die a bunch of times to get here. But what I do like to do when I get close to ending Star Trek streams is I like to go ahead inside of the ship into the Sol system. And just show it off, because it's really cool. It's a really cool thing to look at. I would totally recommend. This is a free game, by the way. I would totally recommend, if you're a fan of Star Trek, this game is for fans of Star Trek. Just like Lord of the Rings Online is for fans of Lord of the Rings. You know, this is a love letter to Star Trek fans. And Star Trek is one of those franchises that treat their fans well. They know their fans, and they know how to make their fans, you know, go crazy over whatever. And every time they do, this game is super old, but they keep updating it with new events, seasonal things, all sorts of stuff going on. Every now and then they'll add in the voice of some legendary character, or even a smaller character, the characters you didn't think. I mean, Q is in this game. Now, I wouldn't call him a small character. He's showed up, especially in TNG, he showed up numerous times. But he's in the game. He even had his own event. During the Christmas holidays, which is really fun. Like Klingon Christmas events. It's weird, but it's so much fun. And I got a Q chair from one of the events, so I could walk around as Q, floating around in his chair. It's awesome. But let's go ahead inside. And every time I go to do this, I forget how to get inside my ship. Every time. Oh, there's a music player. I didn't know I could do that. Ah, there it is. Visit Starship Bridge. I don't even think I've been inside this ship. I mean, they're not that different from each other. The only thing that's really different between ship to ship is the bridge itself, which you can customize, but it costs money that I don't have. It uses the in-game currency, but the in-game currency that's used requires money. It's one of those things where there's two types of in-game currency. There's the free one you earn for playing the game, and then there's the other one that you have to actually pay for with real money. But outside of that, this game is free. I've put $0 and 0 cents into. You are in the floor. This is like when Llama was playing No Man's Sky. She had a Gek on her floor. The floor Gek. Was it Llama? No, it might not have been Llama. It might have been Grape Smuggler. It was one of them. Who knows? It might have been both of them. You are floating off. These are magical butts y'all got. Just floating off the chair. Maybe she's not in the chair because she's shorter than it. She's not that short though. But yeah, you can come in here. You can even, if you want to, just sit in the I forgot the sit button. But you could sit in the captain's chair. Just look out. And it's just so cool in here. Stop it. And then this is even all the ship. You just go back here. Wait. Is there something up here? What's that? There's a red thing on my map. What is that? Oh. It's the captain's quarters. Well, not the captain's quarters. This is like the meeting room or whatever. Where the captain will meet with important people. I can contact my duty officers. I can look at this thing. I can access the library files. I can set up the trophy things. On shelf 1, we're going to put a ship there. We're going to put... Excuse me. I didn't really fart. That was with my mouth. And put meteor gas on it. We put meteor gas on it. That is meteor gas. And then on shelf 2, put a ship. And we just put the ship right there. It's pretty cool. You can just look out the window. Nothing's happening out there, but you can look out it. And then you can take the turbo lifts. By the look at the map, I have 2. Yeah, I think every ship has only 2. But I have 2 turbo lifts. That'll let you go to the crew deck or engineering. If you go to engineering, you can take a look at the engine. Duh. You can take a look at the engine. And what I've... Oops, wrong door. It's the next door. It's that door. What I have learned is that no matter what ship you get, sadly, the engine room looks exactly the same. Which I guess could make sense of all the ships. Well, I don't know about any non-Federation ships because I've only had Federation ships. But if every Federation ship just, has the same engine because it's made by the Federation, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? And then you got the teleporter room back here. I think this is the med bay. No, the med bay's not down here. Sick bay's not down. Oh, this is engineering lab. This is the engineering lab. This is where science happens. And then over this way, we have the teleporter room. Get to teleport. Also, you may notice on the side of the screen it says bridge invitation. You can invite other players to just walk around the bridge with you. So this is not like exclusive to just you get to walk across your bridge or walk around your ship. You can invite your friends to walk around the ship with you. I wanted to let me. It won't let me interact with the thing. No. Some kind of scanner? I didn't know I had that. That's my crouch button. That's another zero anomalies. Oh, I could change my view to be like off to the side. Or right in the middle. Oh no, that's how I changed back and forth from that. Oh, thank you. I didn't know there was a button for that. Cool. Federation ships are known for having more resistance built into them, while Klingon ships have a cloak. Hello. Oxnix? I probably said your name. I apologize for that. Hello and welcome. Thank you for that fun fact we have there about Federation and Klingon ships. Where was I even going? Oh yeah, to the bar. But yeah, you can like bring friends into here with you, and you know, you just. This is sick bay. You don't go into sick bay. Don't need people getting sick. But you could bring your friends aboard your ship and just let them sit at the bar. Maybe you've been going a little cray-cray. You'll go talk to the counselor. Get your head right. And go over here. Talk to the bartender. If you don't feel like talking to people, get you a drink. What's upsets me is that I have a bartender and the game says I don't have a bartender. What is this then? Who is this? Why are they back there if I don't have a bartender? But yeah, it's a really, really awesome Oxnix. You did fine. Okay, I got it. Yeah, that's pretty much the tour of the ship. And now we're gonna go, because I already said I was gonna do this, but it's already 3 minutes past when I was trying to stay. I want to thank Oxnix for stopping by. I apologize that I'm also getting ready to raid out, but I'm raiding out to another space streamer who's streaming another space game. Unfortunately, it's not Star Trek, but it does start with Star and is in space. And there are lasers and things will probably blow up. So, because of it's her stream, something's going to blow up. So we're going to go say hi to the Llama Mama. But first, before we go say hi to the Llama Mama, I do want to first thank, what is that? Thank a few people. First, I want to thank Shadow Wolf of Gaming for gifting a 1 month tier 1 sub to the Llama Llama. And also handing over 20 bits, 20 of them big things. I also want to thank the Llama Llama, the Llama Mama for gifting back that same sub back to Shadow Wolf. I want to thank my mods, Shadow Wolf, the Llama Mama, and Cookie, who's probably been lurking here the whole time and not saying a word because I had other mods so he could be lazy. Now he was in another game. He's playing Final Fantasy 14 right now. This is another game I do play. Not right now though because it's kind of expensive. But we're gonna go say hi to the Llama Mama, and I want to thank you all again. I also want to thank Oxnix for stopping by. I apologize again that we're raiding out as soon as you showed up. Sorry. But thanks for showing up, though. And I hope to see you next time. I will be streaming again on Friday, which is tomorrow, which is normally my space stream. I don't normally stream on Thursdays. This was just a rare one because I didn't stream yesterday. But tomorrow we're back into Mass Effect, my first time playthrough. So this will be our second day of Mass Effect tomorrow. It will be at, I'm thinking I'm going to make that one at 5 p.m. So that'll be our 5 p.m. stream tomorrow. And we're going to have a lot of fun, hopefully. And I will see y'all there. Until next time, may your waffles be syrupy. Goodbye!